What is good, y'all? Sean this Pool Game, man. I am back in bed with yet another video. You guys can see from the title. Yes, I saw it. You guys responded back. These are guys like, what did I just say? That's why y'all got to watch and keep up with my community tab, bro. I'll be dropping comments in there, interacting with you guys. I try to comment back on you guys' comments, but sometimes I go to the community tab to talk, say what's up, and most importantly, put polls up where I can see what you guys want to see more of. Y'all voted, y'all want to see some top fives. So today we have the top 5 best artists today. So first, I'm gonna lay down the ground rules for what I use to pick this list. And like I said, it's all opinionated. You guys don't have to agree with me, but you guys can rock with me on this. We comment about it down below in the comment section if you guys agree, disagree, believe somebody should have been in this list or shouldn't have, and let me know other ideas of other top 5s you want me to go ahead and do. So for today's video, right, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking guys and girls, there might be girls on the list too as well. I don't want to just say that generically, but rap artists, so we're looking straight rap, hip hop, that kill the rap game consistently. Every drop is heat. Every drop is anticipated too as well. It's not just about selling out. How much do you see it all over the place? Like, you could not even like this artist, but you're gonna hear their music come out. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, Tupac was still out today. Even if you weren't a Tupac fan, you would still know Tupac dropped. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like Juice or X or not, you knew when they dropped because everybody else was on it, everybody was posting about it. So media influence will play a factor into it, as well as the record sales and stuff like that, and overall influence on the game, as well as feature influence. When they jump on a feature, it makes you want to go check out a song that you probably wouldn't have checked out without them on. When you see them collab with other big artists, it makes you really good and really excited to hear that song go ahead and come in and play out. So those are the things that I got for my prerequisite top 5s. Of course, I'll try to maybe throw in some honorable mentions at the end, but we'll try to keep this fun and light. Try to throw in some clips of some of their songs and stuff like that. We'll make a way to make this more fun and light, right? So at least for today, top 5 best artists. And of course, this is, like I said, my opinion, so you guys can rock with it or not. But let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So already off point, man, top 5. Number 5 for me, I gotta go ahead and go.
I got feelings for you. Hope you ain't loving the crew. How many bodies you got? Pray it ain't more than a few. Know that you dealt with some lames when you was young and in school. He had to pop your chair, but I got it wet like a
21 Savage. Yes, I know you guys just saw the scandal that happened with my boy almost getting judged in the garage, bro. So I mean, hey, sorry to that. But we ain't talking about what he do outside of the music and outside of the booth and studio. We can't ignore the fact that my man has produced back-to-back bangers, participating in features with Drake, made those songs good, great, performing a couple of concerts where people were loving the music they put out together, and we love the collabs that those two were able to come up with. But what I do is put out very solid albums. He dropped one actually pretty recently that went really well. One of the songs is actually on my playlist, and I got that on repeat. So as far as music industry goes, like when 21 drops, I feel like people are talking about it a little bit. He's got a little bit of buzz, but it's almost a no skip top to bottom almost every single time he drops. Every single time he drops, there might be like a handful of songs that I don't personally listen to, but for the most part, and especially the people that I know that listen to him a little bit more heavily, his albums are non-skippables all the way through. And I gotta agree, a lot of them are non-skippables, and they're real. They're about his real life. He never fakes, he never adds in stuff that's not true to what he is or how he lives his life and stuff like that. So for that, I gotta give him props, and I gotta give him the number 5 spot on this list, even being ranked on the top 100 billboards for all of last year for a lot of the work that he put in. So for me, he's number 5 out right now. Number 4, we gotta go ahead and give that thing up, man. And to me personally, this might come as a shock to you guys. I gotta give it to him.
I was missing the action like Christian Tooth. Back let loose like a nigga had to pull. I'm a god in Memphis, who bigger than me? Shit that they did, I did at 16. He flexing his money, we know that he broke. Dick in her mouth and at least throw coke. Keep pressed by the girl that fucking the city, he tender.
I gotta give it to NLE Chopper. My man's not only was involved in a little bit of beef, but he's also active on his social media. So anytime he does drop, his stuff does kind of get blasted out there and kind of get put out to everybody. The Shot of Flow series that he had, every single one of those hit. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Don't eat and record. The albums that he's been putting out have been consistent bangers. I'm talking from top to bottom. There's maybe been one song out like his most recent 3 albums. Maybe one out of all of those that I have not downloaded. So they are unskippable albums from top to bottom that also, kind of like 21 Savage, talks about his real life, talks about everything he's going for. Now, I can't say the same thing as a feature standpoint, but in terms of just their actual rapping too, bar for bar, metaphor for metaphor, lyricism, I feel like NLE Chopper is just a step above 21 in a couple of those areas. And then obviously, we're not doing their whole career catalogs. We are doing kind of recent music. Otherwise, they're probably, I don't know if either one of these two are on the list. But, as far as people making music today, as far as our catalog goes here in the most recent past couple of years, if you had to ask me which one I want to listen to first or which one I'm checking for first, Emily Chopper's just slightly above. Which takes me to, and kind of force into number 3 for you, boy.
But I love me a threesome. I'ma delete it, she my little secret. He tryna dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. Getting deeper and deeper, I dig it. My shovel won't be, and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with.
Lil Baby. Yes, the pictures and stuff has been going crazy, wild and all that stuff. I'm not buying into all that type of stuff. I'm just talking about pure music. And when you talk about lyrical, when you talk about freestyles, my boy kills every single one that he does. Talk about rapping like the rent is due. My dude raps like the rent is due on every track he's on, every song he's on, and every feature he's on. Now we can start going back to the features, because when Lil Baby's on a feature, you are looking for that song, especially for another big name. You're looking to see if he took that song, and sometimes he has taken that song. That's why he's above Emily Chopper. This song that they did together, I think it was, what was it? Narrow Road on one of his most recent albums. I would say that went to Lil Baby. He ate on that. For a while, there was even that Drake song that everybody was talking about. They were talking about Lil Baby snatching the song. There was a straight period of time where Lil Baby was doing features, and every single time people were talking about how he was just snatching songs from people. That snatching song effect is something that you don't see too many artists do, especially more than once. And he's done it several times, to the point where it's made mainstream animation series, mainstream topics, and outside of like the other weird stuff that might be going on. As a straight rap artist, you can't tell me that his catalogs aren't great. You can't tell me that his playlists or his albums aren't top to bottom. Straight playthroughs, no skips. This one I can say no skips, not a single one. All of them are downloaded from me. So, and he's ranked on the top 100 billboards too as well. Emily Chopper wasn't. So that's kind of like another negative hit on him, and why Lil Baby's above him right now, because he is actually ranked up there. But when he drops singles, when he drops albums, and when he drops his features, you're looking for that name. Now, my top 2 though, could be a little bit more recency bias, but my top 2 definitely, especially when they work together, all hell break loose. Basically, that's all I gotta say. So coming in at number 2.
Cole and Yachty coming for their respect. Come and pay your debt. Just like a travel pillar, we at your neck. For the way you slept, it's nuance, but I see hella influence in the way you dress, the way you sound, the way you try to move and try to stay up.
We got Jermaine, The Real, The Deal, Dreamville, Cole. J. Cole, man, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the skits that be coming out about him are crazy. He doesn't really go into the limelight as much, and that's what makes his music so much more impressive, because every time he drops, everybody knows about it, and everybody's playing it for at least the next couple months, bro. And you talk about a feature, getting a feature from J. Cole, that's gonna instantly put you on, almost like the number 1 spot, which we're not gonna mention yet, but almost like the number 1 spot. It instantly puts you on. Then when they work together, the music is phenomenal. But when I hear a feature from J. Cole, I've heard him snatch a lot of songs. Like, for example, he recently did a song, Secret Recipe, with Lil Yachty. I know you guys saw it. We reacted to the remix of it a while back with that Montana 300. But the original that he did with Lil Yachty, like, I'm telling you, I would rock with Lil Yachty. And Lil Yachty, honestly, probably would be like an honorable mention if I had to give it to him on this list. If I had to expand to a top 10, I think he would have cracked it. He took that song from Lil Yachty. For real. I gotta be straight up. He took that song from him as a feature. He took the song from him. And a lot of people want to do music with J. Cole and stuff like that. Like, he's the only person to actually have an album, no features. What was it? Either go platinum or double platinum? One of the two. Always ranked in the top 100 billboards. If we stretched it out further for his whole catalog, he's one of the people that will probably still be on this top 5, because all time to do it, I think he'd at least be top 10. So if we stretch this out the whole catalog over people that have been rapping in this generation, I think he's still on there. But for me, I got him at the number 2 spot. His music's always being checked for. He has a great following, great audience, and he sells out arenas like crazy. But not more than our number 1 spot that has been killing the game. Keep in mind, your boy is 25. Has been killing the game since I was in elementary school. Has been killing the game since I was in like 1st, 2nd grade. And that is the young man. I know some of y'all gonna be like, how did you not put this person on here? I gotta give an honorable mention too to Lil Wayne. I feel like I gotta throw that out there. Yes, I would put him on the list, but he doesn't make music as much anymore, so I didn't kind of count him in as qualifying. Yes, he did just drop a little EP or whatever. He's still kind of making music here and there, but he's not actively in the music game. I feel like right now, there's a lot of people that you can say like that right now, like, the Baby. that are kind of like making music, but like sparingly putting a Kendrick Lamar. Like they're not done with music. They were retired, but they're not dropping like that. But our number one spot, after we got all the honorable mentions out the way, goes to the one man, the R&B killer, the Degrassi co-star, the we gonna be alright if we put on every hook.
You niggas still taking pictures on a golf stream. My youngest richer than you rappers and they all stream. I really hate that you been selling them some false dreams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole
hook. Drizzy Drake, man, I gotta give him the number one spot for top artists out right now. He just continuously puts out bangers. Anytime his albums drop, everybody is on it. Everybody's playing it, top to bottom. I have the For the Dogs regular and deluxe fully downloaded. I've got Her Loss fully downloaded. Certified Lover Boy fully downloaded. Like the music that he has been dropping here recently by himself now too as well, killing it. You get a feature with Drake, you automatically getting plays on your shit. He started a lot of careers out here. And when him and Jermaine get together, bro, like you guys saw the concert they did together when they put Stephen A up as the little billboard intro to it though. Straight selling out arenas and concerts. And he's the only person that I can see out here that's not an R&B singer at least, where they got these girls throwing up these gigantic triple G bras on the stage. I know y'all remember that going for a while. At every Drake show, somebody was throwing a bigger and bigger bra onto the stage trying to figure out who it was. But I mean, my dude has really been killing both the rap and R&B games, if we want to be serious, for decades now. Like 2 decades going on basically. You know what I'm saying? Since the early 2000s, maybe even late 1990s low key. But like, he has really been killing the rap game and R&B game synonymously. And that's why he's got to take the number one spot, because he's not only just doing it in one genre, he's doing it in 2. And I remember the first time I heard, For the Dogs, at first I was like, man, this isn't what I was expecting. I was expecting rap Drake. I was expecting, headlines Drake. I'm expecting him to come out with, some hard stuff, some Hell Yeah Fucking Right. You know what I'm saying? Some, I'm trying to think of just more hard, just straight rap Drake. And this one was kind of came out a little bit more singy than I thought it was gonna be now. But then you go back and listen to the second time, the third time. I think I've listened to that album in full, For the Dogs, in full. I listened to that album in full like I go back and watch Naruto in full, all 1,000 episodes. I did that like 5-6 times. I listened to the whole For the Dogs like every other weekend. Every other Sunday when I get into my house and I finally got a day off and I'm cleaning around the house and stuff like that, I'm about to come up here and record videos for you guys. And I'm just enjoying my morning. Got through my morning, scriptures and sermons and prayers and stuff like that. Gotta be for the Lord. I mean, listen to For the Dogs immediately while I'm in the shower, running through the whole playlist, while I'm washing dishes, while I'm doing laundry, while I'm playing the game. If I don't have anything that I feel like watching on TV while I'm playing the game, I got that album playing all the way cleanly through, and I don't have to worry about skipping a dang thing. He's always in that top 5 on that top 100 billboards, man. And when it comes to rappers, he's either the first or second rapper mentioned. So you cannot tell me that Drake is not the number one rap artist right now killing the game. So there goes my whole long rant, man. This is a pretty long video, honestly, longer than I thought it would be, just sitting here talking about artists, like barely showing any clips and stuff like that, but not reacting to a video or anything like that. But let me know if you guys enjoy these top 5. Just sitting here talking, hearing my rationale and reasoning for it, and we'll definitely bring more of them out, man. Like I said, 21 Savage 5, Henry Chopper 4, Lil Baby 3, J. Cole 2, Drake 1. That's how I personally have it, just based off of not only the numbers that they do with their sales, the way that their features kind of take over and allow other people's careers to grow and develop, how well they work together with each other too. Drake with 21, Drake with J. Cole, Drake with Lil Baby. Remember, someone don't work with somebody, Henry Chopper with Lil Baby though. They all work pretty well together too. So that's what you do as a top 5. You work well together. And like I said, honorable mentions to Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Lil Yachty. These are just guys that, if it goes into a top 10, I'll probably throw them in there. Or at least if we're looking all time, Lil Wayne, at least to me personally, this is kind of, I guess, a little sneak peek. To me personally, it's top 3 all time in the entire rap game. But, that's neither here nor there. That may be a different top 5 for another time if you want to see it. But let me know other things you want me to see. I know there were no females on the top 5 list at this fight. Nobody's really putting out good music. But we can do a top 5 female rap artists. We can do a top 5 R&B artists, top 5 all time, top 5 independent artists, top 5 artists that we've listened to on the channel. I can break down, since we're all about the channel, top 5 artists that we've seen come up on the channel. Let me know what you guys want to see more of, and we'll drop more of these top 5s. But it's been your boy Sean Too Smooth, aka Black Kanye, Black Avatar, King Leo, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video, man. I'm gone for the day. Peace.